Good morning, passport holders, and welcome to year 4. Today, November 1st, 2017. Making today day 1097 of the vlogs. And I completely forgot about the fact that yesterday actually marked the end of year 3. Obviously, with so much going on with the new job and the move and Tara and that situation and how awesome that is, didn't have time to do the year 3 montage. I may do it over the Thanksgiving holiday, since I don't think I'll be doing anything, and I actually think that I have nowhere to go. So obviously I'll be watching football, but then I have that Friday Saturday situation as well. So that might be the time that I sneak it in if I don't find time this weekend, which I think is highly unlikely, given the fact that Tara's move goes down, and I've got to start packing up this place. So, gonna try and start the process here of getting all the stuff that I don't use on a regular, particularly a lot of my kitchen stuff. My Cade Learns to Cook stuff can easily be packed up right now, and I won't miss it for the next 2 weeks or so. Additionally, I am gonna be going over to Tuft Needle today in order to check out their beds to make sure that it isn't a marshmallow. If it's not, then that'll be the bed deliverer or bed mattress company that I go with, and then I still have to go to Living Spaces, and the reason for that is that the couch that I had picked out will not fit through the doorway. And thank goodness I went over there and took measurements, because I would have just assumed it was a standard 36-inch door, and it's not. It's 33 and a half inches. And as a result, you cannot get most couches through them. And, well, I won't say most. If there is a large base on it, which is the one that I wanted, it won't fit through. So the couch I was looking at was 38 and a half inches by, I think it was 36 inches, and then 74, 75 inches long. But because of the way that lines up, 33 and a half, you can't angle that in any way that I'm aware of in order to get it in. So I want to go. I found an alternative which I like, but I don't love. But it also is $150 cheaper. So I want to go over to Living Spaces and actually measure the dimensions of the couch, and then assume about an inch additional for the way that it's going to be packed, because it's like a much higher leg height. Instead of being 3 or 4 inches, this one's like 5, maybe 6 inches high, and so that could really cut down from the 38 that it stands. If you take out that 6, makes it 32, means that you've got an inch on, a little wiggle room, not a ton, inch and a half, in order to sit there and slide that thing through the door. But it's getting real. I've got a plan now. I'm buying more and more stuff from Living Spaces because of their delivery policy. Basically, if it's in stock, they'll deliver same day. I have no major deliverables for my boss today, so that makes things a little bit simpler. I have to really start to plug in on stuff that's due on Friday tomorrow. I've paid my rent. Cash has hit the business bank account, so that's rad. I'm feeling really positive about things, and I'm mostly feeling positive about the fact that I'm going to, massive changes are going to be happening this year in the vlog, and first and foremost is this move to the new apartment, which I couldn't be more excited about. But I hope you guys are having a tremendous Wednesday as is being recorded, a great Thursday if you're watching on day of release. Let's get today started. Well, guys, just got done with my Tuft Needle experience, and it was actually pretty cool. Super chilled, no high pressure, no nothing like that. Did try the mattress. It's a little softer than I probably would want, but I think that change could be a positive thing as well. I think that definitely my mattress that I've been on for the last almost 6 years now probably has lost some of it and has compressed, and I think that may be part of the reason why I've had consistent back issues. So maybe going a tick softer might be a good play. Additionally, because I'm so close to headquarters, they can deliver same day so long as I place the order before 3:30, which I can definitely do on move-in day, and I can also schedule the delivery either the day before or the day of me getting keys as well, and it's at no additional cost, which is a huge W. And on top of that is that it's a couple $100 cheaper than any other option that I was looking at. So kind of one of those where it's like I really can't fight it, in the fact that
Worst case scenario, I get a 100-night free trial, and if we need to, we donate it to charity and I get a refund. That's kind of where we land. So I think that's and I can't get over the fact that it's like $100 to $350 cheaper than any other option that I have, and it's in town, and I have a friend who works for the company. So that is what it is. Probably going to make it work. Probably going to figure out the entire bed situation and delivery times and all this and that sooner rather than later, because that is a major piece of the equation. Like I said, bed, electric, internet. If I have those three things, pretty much I can fight my way through anything else. I'm going to go across the street, though, since it's right here, and pick up new contact lens cases because I need those. And secondarily, Jamba Juice, because that just sounds delicious today, and I'm right here.
Out here taking a walk, just a little energy dip in the middle of the day, and just decided, you know what, time to go step outside. I said I was going to take a walk on the company call today in order to ground me and allow me to be successful in the total of today. Obviously, doing that now. What else? Have been crushing videos like a madman since last night when I sent my after action report. I have done 30 videos to this point. I've queued up the pre-work on an additional 15. I would like to make that 25. That way, as things kind of conclude today, I will have done 75 caption reviews for videos and posted those captions live to the channel. So that would be a huge win. Puts me at about 50% of what the team has already completed, since they did finish those 2 remaining videos today. So if I could do that, I think 100 is definitely doable by the end of the week. I think 125 might be if I am selective about doing these shorter ones first. And then that gives me early next week to do the slice and dice on the remaining. Really there are 42 videos that are longer than 10 minutes that I need to do slice and dice on. So I'll do that probably on Monday, would be my guess. Just to kind of sacrifice that day in order to get all the clips into the queue, let the team do their job. And then as those things come back, as I get all the pieces, be able to then recombine them on Wednesday or Thursday of next week and start to finish that up. That's the target. So who knows, lots of content still, but I am making solid strides. So I'm happy with it. And if I put in the work that I should tonight, or this afternoon, I should feel completely fine about taking a little time for myself tonight and maybe sneaking in a little Destiny. All right, guys, 5:20 at this point, just finishing up the traditional workday. Had a phone call with my boss about a situation that I wasn't expecting. And so we discussed a little bit of strategy, spitballing on how we would want to handle it, and what resources would be required, and the fact that, I'm not the person to do the day-to-day stuff. I can help with the large-scale strategy stuff, and I think that that's actually a really great spot for me to be. And I've told him this multiple times, if you want somebody deep in the trenches, I'm not going to be your guy. I'm going to be the guy who's doing the big, overarching things, fixing major pieces of the funnel here. Fixing how we take one piece of content, and instead of just putting it on YouTube, we put it on multiple places. And he's gotten really on board on that finally. It's taken me 3 weeks of kind of this is not the job you hired me for. You didn't hire a community manager, you hired a director of social. So the fact that he's starting to see results of that, and he's able to then, I'm arming him with more and more kind of bits and pieces of information to go and take to the rest of the team and to external folks, which is actually where this opportunity is coming from. He's starting to get a little more confident in letting me kind of do the thing that I want to do. Additionally, I've been busting my butt on these captions, and it's come together. 63 done at this point. I will do the final 12, so I hit my goal of 75 by the end of the day today, which means that I'm on the hook for 50 more between here and when I call the week over, which is totally doable. But as a result of this opportunity, I now have a 1-page total strategy write-up that I need to do by tomorrow, end of day. I still have my content calendar for next week, or for 2 weeks from now, but it's a 2-week calendar that needs to get involved by Friday. So it's I'm not going to have as much time to do all this that I have today, but one step at a time, we'll get there. I'm not scared. What I'm hoping I can really do is get all this stuff done, show that I can deliver, and then get a little time, a little breathing space, because I'll have done something like 70 plus hours of caption review by the time this is all said and done. Well, guys, it is 9 p.m. I am completely exhausted. I watched the last 4 innings of that ball game like half asleep, like just like, oh, okay, I'm gonna pay attention to this now. Um, all in all, though, a really good day. I feel a lot better about the move. I feel better about a lot of different situations. I'm feeling better about a lot of things. Did execute some early Amazon purchases for the new apartment today, this evening in between innings. So starting to get little bits and pieces, nothing major. Like these are things that are small enough that I could hold both of them in the palm of my hand if I needed to. But little bits and pieces that I think are going to help vastly improve my quality of life. And just, let me be a nerd. Like in this place in the last 2 years, I haven't done anything like that. Like literally, I haven't done, like this setup has been exactly the same for 2 years, which is kind of insane, but at the same time, it's kind of what was required of the situation. So I'm going to start to up my tech game just a little bit. That stated, I am going to go crawl into bed. I'm going to go do Clint's captions from today, get those all reviewed, published, get them live, and then I'm going to bed. Obviously, I'm still got that little resonance sound, that little extra, I don't know if it's a sinus infection at this point or what, but if I'm tired, and I'm tired like this, and I've worked this hard today, I'm going to go to bed when my body says to. If I wake up in 3 hours, so be it. If I wake up at 4 a.m., I can make that work too. So lots of work on the table between here and Friday that needs to get done. But I'm going to do everything I possibly can in order to get that stuff done. And then this weekend is really the start of the moving situation. I'm going to start to pack up a bunch of things.